Hey YouTube, welcome back to UniX DBS, and today we are going to be doing the Archetype breakdown of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Like I said, very excited. We should only have one more video after this when it comes to the spoilers slash anything like, like reveal related to Ultimate Squad, and it should be the secret rare. Now, of course, I'm recording this on Thursday night. And I mean, by tomorrow, maybe we have the secret rare, maybe it's gonna be on Saturday, or maybe it's like the start of next week. I don't know. But the point is, by the time you guys are watching this, we might already have it. And in that case, yeah, we're gonna start doing a video on that later. So, with that being said, guys, the support has been amazing. I am so happy that you guys have been really just showing out for me. Yeah, we are going to just keep on cruising to that magical 2K subscriber count, and we're gonna just really keep it moving way beyond that. On the itinerary, just want to let you guys know we have a deck profile, a very nice deck profile from TCGMetalZ. It's pretty cool. Skills package is involved, and it actually got him his invite on one of the webcam regionals about a week and a half, 2 weeks back. Then on top of that, we have another fight night coming up, and one of the decks is AOD, so you guys may be interested to tune into that. Just want to kind of get you guys hype. So if you like the content that we do here, think about going down, liking the video, subscribing, pressing that notifications button, commenting on the video so that it helps trend, and I can get back to you guys and we can have a full-blown discussion. And yeah, we'll talk about the normal plugs real quick, just in case you haven't been there already. Try showing up to the official Facebook group for the card game. That's where you get all the official announcements as well as the official spoilers, which is where we get, content to do these things on. Past that, you can join up on the unofficial discussion group, the unofficial Reddit, or you can join the Universe X Discord, where we talk about so much in general. Just even outside of the Dragon Ball Super community, we talk about anime, we talk about games, we talk about so much stuff there. So yeah, just join the community and be a part of the discussion. And without further ado, we are going to hop right into the setup. We're gonna go into untap. For some reason, DBS decks not only doesn't have the Gamma cards right now, but they still don't even have the Commander Red cards. So I will be jumping straight into untap again instead of using that one. Yeah, so we're gonna do a skeleton build, and then we're gonna run into some demo work on untap and see how you guys like the plays. All right. So here we are with the deck list. All right, you feel me? So what we got is I do have to give a disclaimer. Like I said on all these other ones, I'm always trying to figure out how to best showcase what the archetype is supposed to do, and then after that we worry about refining the deck list if there's going to be competitive play. And this is a deck where I definitely am thinking about trying to play it competitively, but for the sake of this video, I want to make sure I touch all the cards that were released in the archetype. So looking at that, we've got 4 of the 1-drop Inorganic Horror. This guy is just a Union Absorb, but the most important thing is he's going to try to find your Unison or Red Ribbon Army cards that cost 3 or less. You got the just sitting up here with the the super combo that's going to be able to enable Arrival as well as just untap blue-green energy. You got the Oceanus of the deck. You discard it, search top 5 for Red Ribbon Army, 5 or less. Amazing card. Then on top of that, you've got Android 14 Inorganic Horror. This is the topo of the deck, very big clutch. You've got an Almost Resolve Renewed, but this is Android 15 Inorganic Horror, and basically if it costs 3 or less, you're just going to pop it. Unfortunately, it costs 2, and it sends back to hand, so it's pretty much like not that good. I'm not gonna front. Then you've got the Rebellious Will, Android 17. This guy has Barrier, and the Rebellious Will cards are how you keep cards that aren't androids out of your energy. And granted, it's gonna come up a lot more in a competitive build where you might have some of the best blue cards instead of just androids. Then you've got the blue-green charge, but also one of the main pushers of the deck. You've got the, I don't really like him. Sorry, guys. I don't really like this guy, but he does play his part in at least showing you guys what the archetype does. So then you've got Cell, the Ultimate Bio Android, arguably the one, just one of the best boss cards in this set. And then you've got Baby Hatch, you know what he do. 3 Battlefield Manipulator hits, but then this android is searchable and can be played from your energy, so I have that there. And then you've got Dimension Magic at 4, Sensu Being at 4, and this is the skeleton deck list that I'm going to use in order to show you guys the plays. So let's actually jump into the next part. Okay, so this deck, I don't mind going first or second, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. And a lot of these decks in this set have been going second decks, but I'm going second in this particular demo, so let's rock it. Let's see, so going first, I would like a 1-drop. Baby Hatch is always good to see going up, and a 2-drop Unison is always good to see. Prefer hit, Battlefield Manipulator, but this will work too. I think I'm gonna put back the cell because we will find another cell eventually. And the topo going second, yes, my opponent's probably going to aggress on me going first. They're gonna have that energy up, so it is what it is. Now, this is kind of the rough part because we would like to draw another android. If we don't, we're gonna have a hard charge because we're gonna have to charge something we wanted to keep in hand. But I am going to sit here and bank that we get an android, and better yet, an android without energy exhaust. So bang. Wow, that is definitely not what we wanted. So in that case, we're gonna have to charge the topo. You hate to see it. We'll be able to pick it up in 2 turns. Charge the topo. First thing we're gonna do here is swing with our leader to get a draw, and that's the card that we really wish we could have charged here. But afterwards, we're gonna tap to play this 1-drop. The 1-drop is going to search my top 5 for a Red Ribbon Army with 3 or less, or a 2-drop Unison. And what we're going to find is another blue-green charge. It's either, no, we can't take that one, so it has to be this android or the super combo. I'm gonna opt for this android because she do good things. So we're gonna play that, or keep that, and then, you know, our opponent going first is gonna be able to swing on us once, and if they have a Unison, probably twice. That's gonna be a thing. Untapping though, we're going to be able to draw. Great, we do the super combo. We're gonna get our green online, and then we're going to tap, and we are going to play. You know what, actually? Trying to see what I want to do, because we can put a little bit more pressure on this turn, to be honest. We don't have to charge the blue-green because there's nothing we quite need it for yet. We can just as easily charge the android right here. Now we do have to be a little careful. Actually, no, we don't actually, because this fixes itself. So we're going to charge this android right here, right? And we're going to tap both of them to play the Unison. After playing the Unison with 2 markers on it, we're going to be able to do a little bit of stuff here. I'm going to activate this effect by discarding it to look at my top 5 and search one with 5 or less. I think in this case, yeah, that 100% will be the topo. We might need him later. Then we shuffle the deck. Then I get to swing with my leader, and I'm going to draw off the leader swing. I'm going to awaken. The awakening will untap her, and after untapping her, we're going to draw a card. That is pretty beautiful, pretty beautiful. Now that we've got that, we're going to be able to flip over. And then the next thing I'm gonna do after swinging with that is, it really depends. Like going into your opponent's turn, you probably want to keep your energy open because I could play her if I wanted to. But I think in this case, we really just need to keep our energy open. We can swing for 15 here, and then when my opponent swings, I'll be able to go up a marker and combo with this 5k as per this card's auto. However, we have enough cards to like be heavy on it. If we really wanted to, we could D-Magic going into Topo, which, seeing as that it's their turn 3, that actually may be the play because turn 3s are just very, very strong in general. Now this plays from the deck, right? From your deck or drop area. Oh, perfect. So we can drop that in the drop area knowing that we're going to be able to get it back if we so choose. Now, the things that we can do that are funny here. Next turn, we're going to actually start being able to go off uppity, uppity. And then what we can do is charge the blue-green. Yep. Charge the blue-green. We have a few attacks here, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to best do them. Because at this point, we're going to be able to start going pretty plus ultra with some of these things. I want to use this guy in a combo, and I need to get him into the grave to do so. So in this particular case, I would end up swinging with my Unison for 15. Actually, you know what? No, we can be smarter than that. We're going to tap her to activate her effect to play her. And after playing her, my leader effect's going to activate, and we are going to draw the top card of the deck. Put it into the energy. Okay, we'll take that. And it's going to come into the energy tapped. After doing that, what we can do here is swing with this, and we'll combo it up to 20k crit. After going 20k crit, we can swing in with the here. We can swing in with our leader, but what we can also do is do this and do this to activate the effect of Inorganic Horror, and we'll put a 15 under there, and we'll put a 14 under there, and then from our deck, we'll reach into here and get this bad boy. And when this comes into play, yeah, it doesn't have an effect, but it comes into play, and once per turn, I can place the 3 cards under it for 2 energy, and it gains double strike for the turn. So I'm just gonna swing for 30k. This thing has no protection, so that's the issue. But at the end of the turn, what I get to do is put 3 of these back in my hand, 3 blue androids back in my hand, and I get to put 3 blue androids back down. So we're going to start off by putting, oh sorry, and I get to draw 1 card too. That's how you can change up your options. I'm going to put these cards back in, plus the cell, so they already know what the deal is next turn. And then we're in a really good position here because we can hatch if we wanted to. But what we can also do is hit you with the topo. Now at this point, because of the energy we have, we kind of want to save hatch for when, you know, we just are able to really push, and we just know that we don't want anything else going on, like their biggest push. So you don't really know whether you're gonna hatch or topo. Topo or hatch is gonna discard 2 cards, so it's probably gonna be one of those in a D magic or one of those in a super combo, since I really don't need the super combo. But we have options here. You can kind of see where the defense is. Now I'm gonna go over to a defensive turn in a moment, but just to let you guys know, this is kind of how this progresses after this. We can charge. After charging, we can tap all 4 of these. Oh, sorry, and if they attacked, we would get a marker and be able to combo. But yeah, if we detach all 4 of these, we can play Cell. And Cell is going to come out from the energy, and on top of coming out from the energy, I'm going to be able to play another one. D-Magic, that is a little unfortunate. Just a little bit. But it is what it is. So we'll get a D-Magic in here, and we can fix that next turn. And after getting a D-Magic in there, this is gonna nuke the entire board except barrier. And then we can start our attacks again. You know, we got our 1, we've got our 2, depending on the deck, you know, we might not wanna swing in different orders, but we've got 3, we've got a 30k, and we've got 2 30k strikes. And at the end of the turn, we're just gonna pick, we're gonna draw, and we're gonna pick these 3 up and put them right back down. And now we've got gas, you know. We can hit the topo and, you know, put these down. If they try to swing with anything, we can also drop a super combo to untap that. And the coolest thing about this is, the one thing I want to show you guys is that next turn, we don't have to keep much of this on the board, but yeah, next turn, if we really want to, this is the preferred unison I want, but we're not gonna put that there. If I really want to get the D-Magic out of field, this is why the androids are so freaking crucial. I can tap the android to play the android, and then the android, what she's gonna do here is, I did not use the android's effect last time. That was my bad. Yeah, it's a little late, but I do love this deck. One things you can do with the android is, once you play her, of course your leader skill is going to activate. And after your leader skill activates, draw. Nice, that's a very nice hit. So after your leader skill activates, what you're going to be able to do is search top 5 of your deck for an android. This is why I like these androids just so worded just so well. Search top 5 for an android. I'm gonna choose this one. After you do that, you can put it into your energy tapped, and then you can bottom deck an energy, which is gonna be that one. And then it tells you to shuffle your deck. That's actually the way they're worded. That's just how it is. Play it look at top 5, get an android, put it in energy, put the another card to the bottom, shuffle your deck. So this is how you fix that. And because it has the shuffle in the effect, I could draw that D magic later. But now you see it, I still have 3 energy. I can still do quite a lot. We have 2 different criticals here. There's just so much we could be doing. Like, there's so much we could be doing. So that's cool. Let's scoop it up, and then let's show you we're going first type of game. All right, so we're gonna open up. We love to see the Oceanus. We like to see these. Going first, I will probably find the topo. We're gonna put a bunch of these things to the side. We wanna see the blue-green if possible, which we just drew, which is wonderful, and we wanna see a unison. That's actually what we're looking for. And we weren't able to see it, but the whole thing is we're gonna search top 5 twice. And this guy can search a 2-drop unison. This person can grab a androids teaming up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is charge this bad boy and girl. And after charging those, we are going to discard this. Now some people may want to play the 1-drop first. The way my theory works is if I'm searching for the unison, yes, this can grab teaming up, but if I'm searching for the unison, why not thin out my deck by 1 maybe non-unison card and then roll into the top 5 search for the unison. It's 1 card less that I'm going to hopefully run into that I don't need to. So I'm gonna do this, discard this, and I'm going to look at top 5. Top 5 is going to, it's gonna search up a 5 or less. Okay, so that's really the only target, so I'll take that. And then I'll shuffle. And then we're gonna tap this. And we're gonna look at top 5. And that's probability for you, baby. It is what it is. Cleaner plays. Believe me. Sometimes I'll be talking about stuff and I know about it. So that's gonna be tight. You're gonna notice a better hand economy when we have the hit Battlefield Manipulator on the field. So that's that. They're gonna charge, play their 1-drop maybe, swing on me. That's tight. Unless you're Gogeta Zeno, in that case, that's a whole different ballgame. So after we play that, we have different plays that we can potentially make. I'm going to put this here. And after putting that there, we're going to tap 1, we're going to tap 2, we're going to play hit. Hit is going to come in and we're going to +1 it immediately for the next card off the top of our deck. That's pretty cool. Swing in with our leader. Our leader is going to draw 1, and then we're going to get a card to hand, and then we are going to untap and draw. The card from life was to make sure that we get down to 6 as per the leader's effect. So I'll face this. Now we're in a position where we can do a lot of things. If I wanted to be aggressive, I could Sensu to open up energy, but then also go into Android 18, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think I just swing here and let it be done. If they have anything to say, I do have the ability to Sensu, and Sensu is really going to kind of put most of that in the ground. But first, since this is turn 2, I will use this, and we will look at the top 5, and we will pull a card that we may want. So I think right here we just get the super combo, and we shuffle the deck. So that's pretty cool. Now, we have different things we can do next turn. It's kind of hard, conjecture, they're on turn 2, but 2 Sensu Beans and a super combo turn 2. The fact that I can Sensu to open up or super combo to open up and then use a topo effect is pretty powerful. But now we start getting into the turns where you're really gonna see this deck start to pop off. Right now I can play this, right? And after playing this, what we're gonna do is I actually will save the draw 1 because I don't know what I'm going to be putting back. This is another one of those things where, yes, you normally want to see your options, but I think in this particular case, because of what these cards do, I'm going to want to make sure that I have a chance of drawing something if I put something nice back. So I'm going to activate this one to play her. And after playing her, I'm going to look at my, well, first I have to draw to the field. Okay, that's a nice one. We're gonna put that right back in hand at the beginning or at the end of the turn. So I get to do that. And at this point, I don't necessarily need to activate her effect because the effect, let me see if it's mandatory. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1. Okay, yeah, I actually have to. Otherwise, I'll just end up negging myself. So what we're going to do is look at the top 5. We're gonna add a, it's any blue android, right? Yep, it's any blue android. So we're just gonna really add Cell there. And then after adding Cell, since we have 2 topos in hand, I think what we actually just do here is we just bottom deck the topo, or we bottom deck the searcher. We don't really need it right now. And after bottom decking that, we get to shuffle. But then I'm also going to do the same thing again here. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. So we're gonna alt fill, yeah. Actually, I'm trying to think of what we want to do here. Do that, do that, do that, do that. We can be a little more aggressive here, I think. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just looking at some of the things that we can do here, and that isn't even our best play. We could open up here. No, actually, if I do that, we close off our energy. Okay, yeah. So I'll tap him to play himself. And then after we play himself, we'll get that neat effect of putting the top card in our energy. Cool. And then we are going to see another effect. Now we can be a little risky here. You're gonna find playing this deck that when you're at 3 energy, you wanna be very careful about your top flips, because your top flips are going to potentially stop you from using your effect. Okay, we'll just put this in and then we'll just immediately put it back to the bottom of our deck and we'll shuffle. So your top flips can really hurt you in terms of, like for instance, I could swing with the crit and then Sensu her to open up 2 and then tap 2 to play the androids and then swing with them. But if that android flips over a if my leader skill, because the android playing itself from energy, flips over a non-android, what's going to happen is that I can't activate my effect to untap 3. So it's just not a safe turn in general to use that effect anymore. And then I couldn't do it the other way around unless I use 2 Sensu Beans. That's just an overextension for no reason. So we play that one. Now that we're here, we're gonna up this and we're gonna draw 1. Gets us another Sensu Bean, that's wild. And now we just kind of move in. 15 crit, 15 normal, and then we're gonna hit a 15 here, and then we're gonna hit another 15 here. I wish there was one more thing I can do with my energy, but kind of not. So at the end of the turn, I'm going to just put these in hand. I do draw a card, of course. There's too many cells in this hand, and then we get to put down 3 androids. And so I'll put down 1. I don't want to lock myself out of blue next turn, or green next turn. And we'll just end up putting that down. And then we don't want to give them any more information, so we'll just put this back down. Oops, that's so stupid. Yeah, so we'll put all these 3 back down because we don't want to give them any more information. I did show that I have another one of these, but it is what it is. You know, to be honest, by that logic, we just put the exact same stuff down, so they don't know anything. Yeah, sorry guys, sometimes I'm stupid. And then this turn is fairly funny because what we can do now is just topo somebody. And I don't want to discard another topo because that would be foolish. Oh, those are both in there. That's very nice. So yeah, we actually have a fair amount of plays that we can do here. Just want to see what the deal is. Now, this is actually really funny because we can do this and we can discard a unison. There's blood in the water. Like, let's say next turn, right? We just draw and we wanted to just go in. We can union absorb this turn. Like, we can union absorb this turn while using Cell because we have so many Sensu Beans. It's just possible. But this turn we could really, really go nuts. Legitimately, we're just going to actually, let me see. Because of what we have here, yeah, we play Cell. That's just gonna be what we're doing regardless. We play Cell. Cell's gonna replace himself. D-Magic, that's not the best, but it is what it is. So we're going to get the D-Magic here. We're going to nuke the board. We are going to plus, and we're going to draw, and then we'll be able to swing out with everything. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swings on board. We're tapped out, but of course at the end of the turn, we're going to be able to take these back after drawing a card, and then we're going to be able to put these back down. We want to keep that counter in hand, so we're going to put it down like this. And then the next turn is just like kind of how we see fit. Like, we have everything turned sideways, presumably, but we have the ability to topo somebody. We have literally 3 sensus in hand and 2 super combos. We're going to be sitting high. And the best part about the next turn is just how high the ceiling really is. We can put a sell back down because that card is a card they already know. Tap this one, and what we're going to do is play this from hand. Now, knowing that we have another sell, they may have been a little hesitant to swing on the board. But once we do that, we are going to, yeah, we're gonna play another card. Another D-Magic. Why is life so hard? So after putting the, after getting the D-Magic down, we are going to tap this one to play another 17. And like I said, the 17 is just gonna try to write this. We play that. We're gonna get another one from the deck. And you, all right, alrighty then. Well, the 2 D-Magics are tapped, but that's kind of wild. So after getting that other D-Magic, this is why the androids do what they do. We're gonna look at top 5. And after getting top 5, we are going to, perfect. We're going to play this android, and this android is going to sit here. You can deck out. Don't get it twisted. You can deck out in this deck. There's a lot of stuff that could happen, but we're going to get that. We're going to bottom deck the D-Magic and shuffle. And as you can see, like, the energy economy is pretty great. We still have 2 untapped, and we still have sensus if we didn't use them. We have a lot we can do, but we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attacks on turn 5, and we still have the ability to super gas, so we're still high on life. Like, there's been a lot of defense. So yeah, that's how this deck operates. Like I said, there's so many ways you can start to tinker with this deck. I personally will be playing this deck heavy. I think I really enjoy it. But yeah, I hope you guys like what this video was able to provide. I hope you guys got your brains kind of jogged a little bit for interactions and combos, and for like the most, I kind of hope you guys come back to join me. So you know, in Universe X. So just outside of the card game department of Universe X, if you guys play anything or like watching people summon on like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, I will be putting up a video, well, it should be up already, of me summoning for the Dokkan, like pretty much original Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, Super Saiyan 1, you know, Goku from the Cell Saga. It should be up by now because the banner came out at 4 a.m. So it should be up by now. But yeah, I hope you guys want to go over there and join that. And then tomorrow maybe I'll have a review for the next One Piece chapter. I think there's sort of spoilers coming out for the next Dragon Ball Super chapter, so I'll see about that. But yeah, just cross-pollinating. So thank you guys for being a part of Universe X, and I'll see you guys the next time you decide to join. Later.